Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video we got a box from Big Bad Toy Store. So I cannot wait to open this bad boy up because it is the DC Multiverse. Go ahead and rip that bad boy open. It is the DC Multiverse Ghost Maker. So when they first announced this, I was like, yo, I don't know anything about this guy, but he looks absolutely sick. I don't know too much about him besides just me just reading up on the wiki. And he's basically a really strong, his powers is, to me, he reminds me more of Jason Todd, just a guy who lost his way. I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Minakin Khan. I believe that's how you say it. I'm not sure. I probably butchered that. But yeah, so he is basically a Batman's rival, who basically almost like takes over the mantle, I guess, or Batman Incorporated. I'm not really like I said, not too much familiar with him, but yeah, he basically has the he doesn't have any feelings like to normal civilians. He finds that as a weakness, basically. um so then so I guess that gets him his abilities. Jason Todd eventually has like a arc where he turns around and ends up being good for some parts, but this Ghostmaker sounds like that. It's definitely not him. But he just looks so freaking badass. I love the futuristic look of him. He comes with two katanas that look absolutely freaking amazing. And then I just love the new card arts that's on the back. They just look absolutely freaking amazing, guys. Just shows off just one big gigantic picture of the action figure. Excuse me. I absolutely love these. He is from DC Future State, so there's that. So if you guys want to read up on the comic Future State, you would be introduced to Ghostmaker, which is pretty cool as well. So then I was thinking about it. I was like, man, this would be a really short video if I just do Ghostmaker. So I wasn't even gonna unbox these on the channel, because they've been out for a while already. And I could make a video on it. I just think the video most likely is not really gonna do that good. It is the Thor Love and Thunder, the not the whole line, because there's still some I'm missing. There is Jane Foster's, there's Valkyrie, Star-Lord, and Groot. But I basically picked up the ones that I absolutely was like, yo, that's a must, and that is Ravager Thor. So I can't wait to see what type of character he is in the movie. Here is just regular Thor. In his armor and his setup, he just looks so freaking badass. I love the armor already. Anything Thor, pick up. Um, as well, he's with Stormbreaker as well, which is pretty cool. He has a fist hand, so I'm happy about that. Super dope. And then one that I've been fascinated about, the more I read about him, the more I see on him as well, more and just the characters on him, and that is Gord the God Butcher as well. So that's actually pretty cool. I love Christian Bale's look. I just want to see how crazy this guy is as well. So yeah, there is a display. Of course, it builds a Korg Build-A-Figure, which is interesting why they picked another Korg. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and unbox those first, and then we'll get to DC Ghostmaker, since he is basically the main guy. Even though I feel like the Thor 11 Thunder could use his own video, but it's whatever. I mean, I'll just throw it in here just because, whatever. Unboxing one figure, might as well unbox four figures. That's more better in my opinion. But anyways, let's get straight onto it, guys. But before we get straight to the unboxing, I just want to say if you guys can leave a like, as well as subscribe if you guys aren't already, as well as hit that bell so you don't miss another unboxing just like this one. So let's go ahead and get straight to it, guys. Okay, guys, so when you take him out of the package, this is what he looks like, and overall he looks pretty good. I think they nailed Chris Hemsworth's face. I'd say the cheeks do look kind of a little too fat, but everything else pretty much nails Chris Hemsworth. I love the shirt that goes underneath it. It's kind of like a Norse mythology symbol on it, which is pretty dope as well. The hair is flowing off pretty good as well. He has a scar going over the right eye. It's kind of like faded in, but you could definitely see it. Now, this is how it looks from the side. He got this big, gigantic muscles on him, just looking like Thor. This is how it looks from the back. He has his hair tie in as well. Love the hair. Hair just giving it this great classic look when it comes down to Chris Hemsworth that we know and love him for. Stormbreaker does look pretty good as well. Um, I feel like the handle probably gonna bend a lot. So I gotta be careful messing around with that because I hate when these accessories bend like that. But Stormbreaker does look pretty good in my opinion. So there's that. So as far as flexibility, he is really flexible. I love this. I mean, dang, he's almost touching the back of his hair. Actually, not almost. He is basically, and that's in one shot right there. This is how the whole suit looks. So, from his jeans down to his boots, he got the wraps around the boots, which I don't understand. What is that for? Just the normal boots is how it looks from the bottom as well. Yeah, he just looks like Ravager Thor, just freaking dope. In my opinion, I cannot wait to see how he looks in the movie. But yeah, guys, that is basically a Ravager Thor looking absolutely amazing. So now let's go ahead and show off Gore, the God Butcher, and then we'll show off the other Thor. Okay, guys, so now here is Gord the God Butcher. Now, what makes me really excited about seeing him not only on screen, but just seeing this character is well, first of all, it's being played by Christian Bale. So that's actually really interesting because if most people know, in a case for the people who don't know, Christian Bale said he wasn't doing superhero movies anymore, especially after the Dark Knight trilogy. So first of all, this rogue has to be really intriguing for him to not only just come back, but something must have really like, yo, I gotta play this. He must have read the script and was like, yo, this is gonna be insane. So pretty dope as well. So they must have oversold them on the role, and plus the nickname Gore the God Butcher, like that is really freaking interesting. If you just even from the comics, if you really don't know too much about him like me, you just read the wiki on him and you're like, oh my god, I need to know more about this guy. So I can't wait to see him on the big screen as well. He is basically just a normal guy where his family was killed and he vowed to basically kill the gods. How many gods he's gonna kill in the movie, I'm not really sure, but that's gonna be freaking interesting, and I cannot wait to see what happens. But anyways, guys, I love the suit already. I didn't even notice this, but the bottom of it is a little bit weathered. Let's go ahead and show off the face right quick because this is a Christian Bale figure. It's kind of hard to tell that it's Christian Bale, but it definitely looks like him. So this is how it looks from the front. This is kind of not from this side. Definitely, you could tell that's Christian Bale. And then this is how it looks from the back. I love Marvel's or Hasbro's capes. They look pretty good as well. He has the scars going all around on the back, towards his lower back, all the way up to the top of his head, to his face. Just looks absolutely crazy. I love this sword. This sword is freaking crazy, man. It just gives it this eerie feeling, like it was made from, like it looks like a Nazgul sword. Just looks absolutely freaking amazing. I love the small little details on it because it doesn't even look like a sword. Just made of. It just looks like it was made of ore. It just looks crazy, man. Now articulation is kind of limited because of the cape going all the way down. So you're gonna have to sacrifice that. Here is the bottom. Got this little feet right there as well. So articulation is kind of limited as well, but you're probably most likely happily sacrifice that just to get a badass figure. So there's that. Is the arm prevented as well to raising up? Yeah, the arm's prevented up, raising up all the way, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. It still does its job. But anyways, that is basically Gord the God Butcher. You can't have a whole wave and not have a villain. So there's that. So now let's get Thor in his new gear. So let's take a look at that. Okay, guys. So this is how he looks when you take him out of packaging. Um, I don't know. Is it me? I can't be the only one who notices this. But is it me or does that not look like Chris Hemsworth is in the suit? I don't know. It just gives this weird feeling like it's definitely not him. It looks like another person, but that's okay because oh my god, this I love the. First of all, let's talk about and the first thing that pops out obviously is the suit, right? The suit pops out, but the head to me stands out the most because I love the flowing hair that's coming out of the helmet. The helmet just gives it this classic look of Thor. Just looks so freaking good. Um, I mean, come on, look at this. With the cape flowing off of. Oh my god, it looks so good. Most of you guys know I'm a huge Thor fan. He's like probably my second favorite Marvel character of all time. He just looks so good. I love the hair flowing off of the back. I mean, come on. And the cape is not preventing it. There's some little paint on the back. Uh, on the cape. Really unfortunate, but anything, it looks freaking good. I just love the golds and the on the blues and a little bit of reds on there, blacks. They're just flowing off of each other. They look so good. Going up to the chest, does that look like a? Oh yeah, I was wondering. I was like, yeah, that looks like a cut. So, um, it just matches up so good. I mean, come on, it's just flowing off of his figure. This is Stormbreaker again. We already showed that off with the previous figure, but this one has to have his own Stormbreaker as well. I mean, come on, look at the details on that. That looks so good on the legs as well, going up to the knees. Small little minor details going all around it. It just looks so good. I really like this Thor figure, but like I said, it feels weird. It doesn't look like Thor's in the suit, but that's just me. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, guys, that is basically Thor in his new suit. And that does it for the Thor Love and Thunder line. So now let's look at Ghostmaker. Okay, guys, so before I show off the whole entire figure, I want to show off the card that normally comes with it. Now, the reason why I don't like showing off the cards as much, even though they have like information on the back of them, is because I don't like ripping up the boxes. That's basically simple as that. So and plus, I'll just tell you guys the information. Like if it's a character we don't know as much, I'll just tell you. Anyways, on the back, I feel like this is interesting. As much as it is. So it says Ghostmaker, DC Future State, Data File, whatever. It says while training to become Batman, befriended another student on the path toward justice, the man who could become Ghostmaker, a master in all forms of hand-to-hand combat. The sword-wielding vigilante has a different, deadly approach to justice, which often puts him at odds with Batman. Much like the Dark Knight, Ghostmaker has an array of fabulous weapons and vehicles, and he will always strive to prove to Batman that his approach to justice is superior. So it's basically what I was saying earlier about how he doesn't have any emotions and that his way is the right way and whatever. So pretty dope as well. Just a future Batman that could or future villain that could just go up against Batman. Super freaking sick. If you ask me, I just love his whole design. Didn't even notice this logo right here on the shoulder pad, but that's actually pretty cool. You don't even have to use the katana, so I don't know why you wouldn't, but you could put him in the sheath. That's actually pretty cool. Did just now notice that as well. This is how it looks from the back. Cape is flowing out towards the left, which is pretty cool because obviously you don't want it covering the sheath and the logo that's on the shoulder pad. This is how it looks from the side, from the other side, I should say. It looks pretty good if you ask me. But now let's go ahead and show. Let me put this down. Show off the head, which is it gives it this futuristic helmet. looking so freaking good. I love the thing that's going over him as well. I just love his entire suit in its entirety. I mean, it just looks so good. He got the baggy pants as well. Oh my god, he just looks like a futuristic robot. Like, this guy looks like you do not want to see this guy in the middle of the street. He's gonna rip you to shreds. Basically, the blacks and the whites is just flowing off each other. I love the foot of him, really articulated as well, for this type of figure. He can't touch the back, but his leg can go up pretty far, which is interesting because of this huge baggy area. You would think that would prevent it, but he can't. The knee can bend. Not, it just can't bend too much. So there's that. Not barely any articulation on the torso as well. The arms is really articulated. The shoulder pads is not preventing, and it's not running into the cape, so it's not preventing his arm from raising up all the way. Let's see the head. The head can't do a 360 as well, so that's actually pretty good. Could it go up and down? Barely. Could barely go up, but definitely could go down. So there's that. Let's see the foot. Foot looks okay if you ask me. Any swivel on the leg? Barely. So there's that. But yeah, articulation is fair. Basically how I would put it. He just looks so freaking good, man. I mean, come on, look at this. The katana is just a normal katana. Not really much to it. It just looks so good. But anyways, guys, this is basically DC Future State Batman, or Ghostmaker. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Batman. But anyways, guys, that pretty much does it. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Okay, guys, that pretty much it. That pretty much does it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider liking and subscribing. If you want to see more pictures of Thor Love and Thunder figures, as well as this DC Ghostmaker from Future State, I'll be posting more pics on my Instagram. You don't have my Instagram, it's down in the description down below. So I highly suggest checking me out if you guys haven't already. I like talking my crap on there. So if you just want to see more of me, you want to see more pics. They're not the most professional pics. It's just a quick picture just to let you guys know, like, hey, I just upload a video, or just to share my thoughts, really. I post them on my Instagram, so there's that. So I highly suggest follow me on there if you guys haven't already. I appreciate everyone who does, and I appreciate everyone who leaves the likes, as well as comment down below what you guys think of the Thor wave, what you guys think of this Future State Batman. The only thing about the new box art is that you don't know which figures is coming out in the wave, but I believe this is the newer wave that has like the Joker Dragon and the two other guys that I'm not remembering on top of my head. So there's that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Always stay tuned for the next unboxing. Trust me, you're gonna want to stay tuned because I cannot wait to see what we got next. You guys are gonna want to see that as well. But anyways, guys, you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys later.